Okay, very first chapter, very first section in your Foundations of Math 30 textbook. We may not be doing this on the very first day of class, as is the case this year. But anyways, this is the first section. So if we look at the textbook, the first page should look something like this, 1.1, simple interest. So welcome to chapter 1. Now, if we talk about simple interest, okay, we're talking about interest means what? Who knows what interest means? What do you want? Can you just, without looking at the book, what does interest mean to you? If we're talking about interest on something, yeah? Okay, when you have to pay someone something, interest. Okay, you have to pay someone something for what usually? For a loan. Okay, so if you take a loan out, that means you get money from somebody or a bank or something. When you pay it back, a lot of times you have to pay some extra money. Well, it's basically you're paying extra money just for thanking them for giving you the money in the first place. Like it's basically they're saying, hey, I'll give you some money, but when you pay this money back, you have to give me a little something extra, or else I'm not going to give it to you. That's what the banks do. Now, if you have money and you give the money to the bank, that means you put it in some kind of special fund, which we'll learn about later, mutual fund or a bond or something like that. If you give it to the bank and let them use it for lending to other people or for investing or whatever, then they give you some interest. So this is how it works. You pay interest, like if you're buying a car or something, or you're purchasing something big and you have to take a loan. Sometimes if you take a loan from your parents, they won't charge you interest, maybe. If you take a loan from a bank for a car for $10,000, let's say, they will charge you some interest, 2%, 3, 7, 8, whatever's happening. It might be a special deal. You'll see on the TV commercials, buy this car for 0% interest and nothing down. Okay, so that means that when you pay them for the car, you take the total price of the car and you divide that up evenly into however many payments, and you don't have to pay them anything extra. It's a special deal. There's no interest. That's what that means. So we're talking about simple interest. The other kind of interest, do you know what the other kind of interest is? It starts with a C. And we'll learn about this later, but it's confusing interest. No. Although, well, maybe it is a little bit, but that's not the technical term. It's compound interest. So that's a little different, but simple interest, really straightforward. So you're going to really like this one. It's a good lesson to start off with. So in your textbook here, it talks about a situation here where Sarah is 20 years old and she needs money to pay for college. When she was born, her grandparents, okay, this is her grandparents, and maybe that's Sarah, bought her a $500 Canada Savings Bond with a term of 10 years. Notice that term is highlighted here. A term of 10 years. Now, what is a term? Well, if we go down here, the term is the contracted duration of an investment or loan. You might want to copy that down into your notes. I'm just saying. Go ahead and take a second to do that. Which basically means the total time that you are involved with this loan or with this investment. Total time. So it's a total time of 10 years. They chose a CSB, which is a Canada Savings Bond. It's an investment because they like it because it offers security of loaning money to the government. That's what you're really doing. You're loaning money to the government. And in return, the government will pay you an interest. We talked a little bit about what our understanding of interest was, and the official definition of interest down here says it's the amount of money earned on an investment or paid on a loan. So you might want to say it's the extra money that's given when you borrow money. So it's the extra that you pay back for thanking them for giving you their money. Or it's the extra money that the bank will give you